Hello everyone, you're watching Cheeky Peach, I'm Ed, and today I'm going to take you through a tutorial on how to record any PC gameplay in 1080p with multiple audio files for free. So the first thing you need to do is download OBS. Just go into Google and search for OBS. Click on the first one that comes up and just download OBS Studio. Make sure you download for your correct operating system. You'll notice it's not a very big file, so it shouldn't take too long to download, and also it's completely free, so anyone can use this software. Once it's downloaded, we're going to install it. Install it where you like, and then once it's installed, we're going to set up a few settings. So once you've installed your OBS, open it up, go into the settings, and the first thing you need to do is set up the video. So make sure the base canvas resolution is 1920 by 1080 and the output scaled resolution is also 1920 by 1080. The downscale filter needs to be Lanczos sharpened scaling, 32 samples, and the common FPS value needs to be 60. Make sure you hit apply, and then we're going to set up the audio. Head into the audio. Your desktop audio device needs to be your default, and that's going to record everything that comes out of your computer at the moment. Your microphone needs to be whatever microphone you're normally going to use. Mine's the microphone Blue Snowball. Once you've done that, hit OK, and now we need to go into the mixer and ensure that we only have the track selected that we want to record. You only need one track selected for each track, otherwise they'll record over each other. Close that down, we're all done in there. Now we need to go back and set up the output. Make sure your output mode is set to advanced, go to recording, and make sure your recording format is set to MP4. These audio tracks are the ones that record into your final file, and as we've set up two, we want to have both of these selected. Your encoder, I recommend you use this if you have an NVIDIA card, and if you don't have an NVIDIA card, just use the normal X264. I recommend you use CQP at around 18, and then leave all the other settings as default. If you however wish to use the X264 setting, you can use a constant bitrate and set it to about 50,000, as that will be a good rate to use for 1080p videos. However, I like to use the NVIDIA card. Once you've done that, hit OK, and that's everything done there. So once you've got your video and audio settings set up, we need to add a source for OBS to record from. Click the plus button under sources, go to game capture, you can label it whatever you like, I'm just going to leave it like that. Capture any full screen application, we'll capture any full screen application, however I'm playing Portal 2 in a window, so I'm going to capture a specific window and then select Portal 2. As you can see, it's now recording in 720, however I want it to record in full screen 1080p, so right click on game capture, go to transform, fit to screen, and there we go, it's recording in 1080p. All you need to do to start recording is either hit start record or go into settings and set yourself up a hotkey on start recording. I prefer just to hit start recording, so I'm going to overlay this for you now. So what I'm doing now is just saying a few words so that you can see later on when I open up the video in my editing software, you can see that actually I do have the two separate audio files, and you can listen to the microphone and the game separately when you're editing. So all you need to do to stop recording is either use your hotkey that you've set up or Alt Tab out and hit stop record. So what you need to do now is open up your editing software, import your media file, and just drag and drop it into the timeline. As you can see here, we've got two separate audio tracks. This is my microphone and this is the gameplay. Well, listen here, you can listen to... What I'm doing now is just saying a few words so you can hear both the game tracks, and if we mute this one we can just listen to the microphone. Just saying a few words so that you can see later on when and if we mute that one we can just listen to the desktop audio, which is great, which means you can now play around with both of these separately, and it gives you much more capability when you're editing your videos. So you might be wondering, how do you record Discord and TeamSpeak separate to your desktop audio, because obviously they both play through the desktop audio, which will be recorded on the same track in OBS. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. The first thing you need to download is Voicemeeter Banana. This is a slightly more advanced version of Voicemeeter, however I prefer it because it's got greater customization. The second thing you need to download is the additional virtual audio cables A and B. The links to both of these will be in the description. Once you've downloaded both of those and have installed them, make sure you reboot your computer, otherwise they won't function correctly. Once you've rebooted your computer, open up Voicemeeter and select your hardware input to be cable A output, VB audio cable A. And this is what we'll use to put our Discord and TeamSpeak through. The other thing you need to do is go to your playback devices and change your default device to Voicemeeter aux input. This will now set your desktop audio to come through this channel in Voicemeeter. Now of course we want to listen to these tracks at the same time, but still be recorded separate in OBS. So what we're going to do now is set up OBS to record both of these separate to each other. Go into Settings, Audio, go to your desktop audio device and set it to the Voicemeeter aux input. Set your second desktop audio device to be the cable input A. Now your cable input A will record your TeamSpeak and Discord, and your desktop audio device will be what records your desktop audio. Hit OK. And now what we need to do is go back into Voicemeeter and set this up so that we can listen to both of them. So what you want to do is go on to hardware output 1, hit A1. You need to go to your Voicemeeter aux output and hit A1 as well. Now you notice we have this channel over here which is also A1, and if we hit A1 here and pick our normal listening device, which will be your speakers or headphones, for me it's my Samsung monitor, you hit that and then you'll be able to listen to that. You can control the volume using this slider here. You can also use individual volume controls using these sliders here. Now we need to set up TeamSpeak so that it records through the output that we've just set up. Go into your TeamSpeak, hit Settings, go to Options, Playback, and make sure the playback device is cable A input. Hit Apply and OK. That's everything set up in TeamSpeak. That's everything set up in OBS, apart from the mixer that we need to set up. And as you've changed a few of these settings, we need to make sure that we have, as we did before, make sure all the ones we don't need are unticked, otherwise they'll record over each other. And then go back into Settings, go to your Output, Recording, and make sure you have your third track selected so that it does actually record into the final video. Hit OK. That's everything done with OBS. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record a bit so you can see that TeamSpeak does actually come through on a separate audio track. So I'm going to go into a TeamSpeak channel and just get someone to say a few words for you.
Channel switched.
Hello mate, can you just say something for me?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, cheers, that's great.
Nice.
Channel switched.
Alright, so got some recording there, got my microphone, got some desktop audio, and there we go, all done. Stop recording. Then you need to go back into your editing software, just delete that. We'll open up the bit we just recorded, and then drag and drop that into our timeline, and you'll see now we have 3 tracks. The middle one is our desktop audio, the top one is my microphone, and as you see here we've got TeamSpeak on the bottom. So if I just play some of that now for you to listen to the whole track. But mate, can you just say something for me?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, cheers, that's great. And we can mute the TeamSpeak like this. Something for me. And we can also mute myself.
Hello? Can you hear me?
So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all you need to do to record in 1080p with multiple audio files. Hope this tutorial has been useful. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave those in the comments and I'll be sure to answer those and help you out if you need it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.